Henny.
Because you want to enjoy it.
Enjoyment.
Nothing you said was enjoy it.
I
just
Plays like me. You see me play it.
You're a goalkeeper, bro. If I was in a professional setup, I probably would have been sacked twice. And I want to kick it off with the state of the game. Now, there's a statement that you two in particular throw it around often.
I'll say it. Come on, look. I think
The state of the game is rubbish.
you know what? I was listening to one interview with I don't know. Whenever it makes an impersonation, it's just always that voice. I don't know where it picked it up from.
It's just like the worst Kermit the Frog impression.
I don't know who influenced him to do that. I don't know where it's from.
Look, the step off is no more. The state of the game is
I was saying, I was listening to an interview with Wenger and Ferdinand, and even Wenger touched on it.
Wenger.
Yeah, your questionable goal. Questionable goal. And he
When
touched
does
on
your
it.
goal?
So he
One
was,
of mine.
Why are you questioning that?
No, not his club's goal, his personal goal.
Why wouldn't he be? He's my club's goal.
You struck me more of a pet man.
He's one of mine as well, but I don't worship the land of.
go.
I don't expect you to-
Wait,
I respect
hold on.
Wenger more as a person than Pep. Pep is
your gaffer goat is Wenger.
Why not? It's one of. It's not D, but he's one of.
Who's your V goat?
Okay, yeah. Oh, you want that to be the answer? Yeah.
Wenger.
Okay, yeah, he went.
Okay. I have to go high pitch because
Wenger.
Okay. Why not?
Anyway, go for it. What did Benny Wenger say?
So he was touching on it. Parts of it talking about the way players are in this modern age where they're so protected, so they don't take responsibility. There's no accountability. It's just really turning up kind of thing.
What were we talking about? Protected by society, social media.
I think that's a bit simple.
That's nothing to do with the game. Of football.
Yeah, that's a bit
No,
simple.
he was just touching on
I know what you're saying though.
the state of the game.
That's true.
And
That's true.
it's
But
a
human
thing
beings
that's
have changed.
affecting the
That's
state
true,
of the
but
game.
to be honest, at the same time,
he's saying though, his point was because of that, you don't have those leaders on the pitch. Those guys will take responsibility and push.
That type of game is done now. That doesn't happen anymore.
No, but lads, I think
And
there's two sides of the coin to address that point before you move on to the next. The access the world has to these players
It's so high.
is another level to what flipping Patrick Vieira had, Tony Adams and his
And Roy Keane and all them.
yeah. I'm talking about Wenger's boys. Yeah. The amount of scrutiny Tony Adams would have come under in terms of his lifestyle. I mean, England at that time, it was the norm to go out on the lash before kickoff on a Saturday or whatever it is. Like,
human beings are different now.
it was a drinking culture back then, and it was permitted within the game. But I think Arsenal and his boys took it another level, in my opinion. But he's part of the old guard. We just got to accept it's a new time.
no,
Human beings
but
are
hold on. He wasn't saying that to say that you need to go back. He's just simply stating the differences right now. The way things
But I think
are.
that's a simplistic. I think it's a bit from Wenger. I think it's a bit simplistic. I think he wanted to make it simple. He didn't want to make it too complex with how football has changed. Obviously, human beings have changed, right? Human beings are completely different. Like if you see players now, the way they were in 20 years ago compared to how they are now, of course, But at the same time, in football, in 20 years ago, a player could get a game by the scruff of the neck and change it. You can't do that as much. Like for example, Gerrard or Keane or Vieira. I don't think what they used to do in terms of just changing the dynamics of a game, I don't think it's possible in this day and age. Also, the way football has moved towards this, where there's a lot of finite.
I've got an answer for that, and my reason is the state of the job of football management is so volatile now, and it's like, look, so for example, I coach 2 teams, and I'll be honest, if I was in a professional setup, I probably would have been sacked twice because of results. Bye, gaffer. Nah, not even. It's just.
Can I get that clip?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I would have been fired twice, but not because I'm a bad coach. It's because of the
results weren't showing.
To be fair, I got them for 1 hour each, right? And it's impossible to move mountains with them. But look, we have to turn our players into robots. Otherwise, if we let them brain free like they did back 20 years ago, then we're all getting sacked.
No,
let me finish. We can't put our trust in the hands of, all right, Gerrard, model player, probably yes.
Yeah.
But I can't put my trust in, you're going to love this, Bruno Fernandes. I can't put my trust in Paul Pogba. I can't put my trust in Aubameyang, Lacazette, Smith Rowe, Saka. I could name your whole squad. It doesn't matter. But we can't put our trust in these players for magical moments. Oli has, and he's got away with it, but generally, a manager can't do that. Otherwise, he's getting sacked. That's why we have to turn these pricks, these stupid players into robots. That will be.
I hope your team that you coach doesn't see.
Oh, my team.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, bro. We have to turn them into robots. So then at least now they know step by step. All right, keeper rolls out to the right back. Okay, you have two options. You could either go line to the winger, back into the centre back, or into the DM. We got to turn them into robots. They got to follow our systems, and that's the only way our jobs will be safe.
But I don't think it's as slanderous as that. I'd say that the level at which these players are playing at, it is far more consistent, and everyone is at such a high standard that the only way to get ahead of the next team is through tactics and with ways of doing things.
Yeah.
So you see, like the Peps, they'll influence their style. They've got it to work. They get it, and it's because, I mean, look at that Barcelona team. Anyone in La Liga could play a 10-yard pass, but it is all of them coming together.
Yeah.
Making those, and that's how they won. That's how they exceed.
That's another side of the coin I agree about. It's like everyone's an athlete now. Everyone could probably hit 33 kilometers per hour in terms of their top speed, sort of thing. Everyone can run for at least 65 minutes.
It's not just strikers or wingers; it's centre backs.
Yeah, but Rudiger's probably one of the fastest in the Prem on paper. No, I say Rudiger, but yeah.
He's faster than
Van Dijk covers ground. They all cover ground.
I mean, but in terms of their numbers, the numbers that they hit, the heights of them, it's a lot of centre backs. Fikayo Tomori, when he was at Chelsea, he's one of the quickest in the Prem, formerly. You know what I mean? Recorded speeds.
Saliba.
So now, as gaffers, we
in the Premier League.
Saliba. He has to get. Yeah,
he's even faster than.
He has to get an appearance before he
can.
No,
don't worry. He's already had been tested and he passed with flying colours. So
the air is different in France. But anyway,
but Messi's struggling.
Hey, I don't want to get on that. As much as I would love to, I don't want to get to that. But what I was saying, the point is, 99% of the players in the Prem, probably 100, but I'm just giving you that.
Yeah.
They're raw, pure athletes.
Yeah.
I was just speaking to an agent before. I want to send a player on trial. He said, if you can't run, forget about it. If you can't run, forget about it. He don't care about his technique, his ability to beat a man, his top speed, his 70-yard pick. Can he run?
Yeah, it's the first check. They have to pass that mark.
Yeah,
crazy.
Wenger touched on that a bit as well. He was talking about how, because of the current state of football, is very tactic focused, so it takes away from some of what we used to see before, especially for attackers, where things like flair and skill is not as important anymore. You just need speed, which, in my opinion, this is what I mean when I say football's kind of dead. Because everything you just described, there's nothing you just said that would make me want to play football.
Play cricket then, bro.
The guy
I'm not begging you.
No, he's right though.
No, that's the way to look at it.
No, he's right.
You don't. Do you go into play? What's your reason for playing football? Because you enjoy it.
Enjoyment.
Nothing you said is enjoying it.
You just said I enjoy scoring goals.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a player.
I can see that it takes out some of the magic.
I'm gonna take a player who's watched the Thierry Henrys, the Ronaldos, Ronaldinhos, and he wants to play with that level of skill and freedom. I'm gonna take you, strip all of that away, and make you a robot. So you're just in this position. You have 10 things that you're only allowed to do. That's it.
No, I mean,
as
an example of that, look at Dwight McNeil at Burnley.
That's what Pep does. Is that not what Pep does? Look at Sterling. Sterling used to be a lot more flary player.
scores goals.
Used to be a lot more. That's just
That's not the
dumb.
point.
Yeah, but
Well,
they've got flair players in like Foden and Mahrez, and De Bruyne. They're still flary guys.
Mahrez-
maybe remove De Bruyne.
He's the most flary out of all of them, and even he's been slowly turned into a robot.
Yeah, he's definitely not like he was in Leicester. Like to fit the system, you have to sacrifice that part of the game. Like you have to. There's no other way because
but
that part of the game
winning
is
stuff.
to do unexpected. But the guys before that were winning stuff. It's just
To Barcelona.
Man City,
Yeah.
they were still winning stuff.
no. What I'm
Like
saying is,
Pellegrini.
he's saying that sacrifice is for winning stuff. We've seen people win stuff without this whole robotic approach to football.
When?
What do you mean when?
When?
But the thing is, there were different areas, though. There were different areas.
That's
with-
what I'm saying. A previous generation is
Okay.
a different time.
What does that mean though? Does that mean it can't be done now just because everyone's
no,
doing the same
it can't-
thing?
it can't be done now.
Name me a player with your optimum amount of flair that
Name-
you're happy with week in, week out.
Neymar.
This is the obvious one.
Okay, so let's look at Neymar then as our sort of exhibit A. What's he actually doing? What's he bringing to the table?
I would say he's a throwback player in some ways with some combination of the new age player with
By the way,
speed.
disclaimer, sorry. By that question, I'm Team Neymar. By the way, I love Neymar.
do the disclaimer.
No.
No, I hear you.
For
No.
the listeners that maybe
People-
don't watch French League,
Yeah.
what's he actually bringing to the table?
I feel he is the emergence of that throwback player, that Ronaldinho, that Romario, that Rivaldo type player merged.
Saying hella Brazilians, just saying.
That's it, man. That's the
I
heritage.
know a young Brazilian in Ajax right now,
There's-
Anthony.
Yeah, he looks good.
You know who's another one? Vinicius.
Nah, but
This season.
he's not. To be fair,
This season. Alright, cool.
This season, Ancelotti came in and he's revitalized it.
let me just make my point.
Go.
Neymar is the emergence of that fullback type of player and the new age move towards high physicality and mobility and intensity and being consistent every week. He has somewhat merged both, which is not many players can do that. And even the Brazil, what is sad is that even the nations that are known for creating plays that are based on flair that we've never seen from other places are now turning into these robots. Can you believe Brazil is just producing robots?
I wouldn't say they're producing robots.
They are producing robots.
They're not producing robots. They're producing way more defensive midfielders.
No, I think they're just producing
world leading defensive. Fernandinho,
but they've always done that.
You're both
They've
saying
always
the same
produced
thing.
good
It's
DMs.
not that. It's
Not
not
on that level though.
It's not that they're not producing robots. It's more because no one wants flair players. So they're not really
Exactly. So a lot of the flair players that used to be flair players are now moving towards being turned into wide forwards who come in off the wing that come and
Guys,
It's stuff that can get them into Europe.
Again, that's the thing.
Guys, can we not look at it from a gaffer's perspective? The shot caller, like I said, I cannot rely. Fair enough. I'm at a low level, so I won't get sacked. Yeah. But if I was ever at a professional level, where I was getting paid hundreds of thousands a week to deliver, I cannot risk my family's sustenance on these 3-star players.
But
These
you don't-
ex-futsal
But I
players.
think-
You don't want your guy to go around and then the fourth guy, because that adds an extra level of risk. You want them to maybe beat one, maybe beat two, and then move the
Just
ball
one.
on.
Just one will do. If you beat one via dribbling, you've done your job for me. I'd rather you do 1-2s.
But I think it's beyond that. I think there's so much money in
No,
football.
I'm telling you.
No, I
yeah,
agree.
you're laughing, and it's.
I'm not
and
laughing.
it's-
I'm not
no,
laughing.
No, it's not great. I admit.
No,
this is-
I'm agreeing.
This
to
is
an extent.
ugly. It
This
is
is
ugly,
disgusting.
but it's not disgusting because when a man gets sacked, what are you gonna tell him?
You're gonna laugh at him. You
What
laugh.
are you gonna tell him?
You're gonna laugh at
you know
him
the
when he's
thing-
out of a job. You're gonna laugh at him when he's in a
the
job.
thing
So I hear
is,
you.
right, I think that there's this thing where
This is why he likes Oli so
there's this
much.
thing where everyone seems to think they're pundits or they look at it. So I look at football the way I've always looked at football as a football fan, as a guy who's just like, I love football.
Entertainment.
So I don't care about looking at
when Ronaldo bags.
Listen,
are you not entertained?
I don't care about looking at.
What do you mean it's not enough? It's enough.
Hold on, let me learn. I don't care about looking at it from the gaffer's perspective. I don't care about your gaffer.
No, but this is why we're at this table. We're having discussion.
I know, but you're saying looking at it from the gaffer's perspective.
I'm looking at it holistically.
Cool.
No,
I'm looking at it from a football guy.
Consumer, yeah.
Like for a kid who's growing up looking at X, Y, Z.
But what did I tell you yesterday in the group chat?
What's that about? Grow up or some shit?
I said, grow up. If you don't like it, leave the game.
No.
If you don't like it, watch
No. Sorry, I'm not buying that. That's. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that.
Sending me
I'm not buying that. I'm not.
AC Milan versus Inter Milan.
Yeah, no.
Continue watching
The
those
thing
rerun,
is, you need custodians in football to let the new generations show.
Otherwise, it's really just
We're
gonna
be finished. We're going to be.
No, but it's true though. If there's no one saying what he's saying, where there's this side of football, all you're gonna get is Bass's football. No. Who the fuck wants that?
No. Don't get twisted.
Who wants that?
Within my teams, within every team, the 11-year-olds.
Bro, you said if a guy it goes past one guy, that's it. You done your job. Pass it on. Come on, man.
The question I want to pose to all of you lot.
Yeah.
What would you prefer? Entertaining football. Wait.
Make it realistic.
No, that is very realistic.
Go on.
Entertaining football, no trophies.
That's unrealistic.
Let me finish. What do you mean? How is that unrealistic?
You're gonna say boring football winning trophies. It's just two extremes.
Yeah.
So does that not occur though?
The two aren't connected. It's not like
they are connected.
Yeah,
because
so when you won the league with Conte, was that the most entertaining football you ever played?
When you won the league with football, Ferguson, that was entertaining football.
No,
but there's a middle ground.
But when Chelsea won the
but Fergie's not common.
But Wenger was the middle ground though.
Huh?
Wenger was the middle ground.
But really and truly though, would you say Wenger was extremely successful?
Not truly, but
Exactly.
he won trophies playing remarkable football. That's why he has and Arsenal have so much of a following. You have to find that balance.
But guys, you know what? This is my question.
Barca do it. Real do it. Why can't teams do it? As soon as Real, you win trophies, but don't win it well, you're out.
Like Ancelotti at Chelsea won the double, playing the best football I've ever seen.
From what I've heard, what I can conclude, Pep Guardiola isn't entertaining football. It's robotic football, and according to Kaiser, it's not good enough for him.
No,
I think he perfected that at Barca.
So what are you saying then?
I'm saying it's not just Pep, it's just the general scale of football where it's tactical.
But Pep's leading, he's the pioneer, so everyone's trying to copy Pep.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I think
it is. He was so successful.
He's the poster guy for it, but
yeah.
Cool, give him that title, fine. What I'm saying is, as a team, I like the way Pep plays, but that comes at a cost to some of the players.
But what would you rather? Would you rather Pep style of play at Man City, and clean up domestically,
I prefer Pep Barca.
Or would you rather
Pep Barca?
No, but why are we?
But that's the middle ground.
But listen, that's not the scenario I'm posing for you, because you're never gonna see another Pep Barca. Maybe Xavi will try to emulate it, but he's not gonna get the same crop of players, the same standard. So Pep Man City, or let's say Borussia Dortmund of last year, for example.
I'd rather Klopp.
Bro, I'm not asking you.
I know, because what you're doing is two extremes again.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to know which extreme you prefer.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's move back up.
What would you rather?
For how long?
No. For the next 10 years. Then
I'd rather not watch Pep football. That's boring.
What? And you just take L's for the rest of your decade?
No, what's the point of doing stuff if you don't like it? What's the point? Just because
I like winning. I like scoring goals. Okay. I like lifting trophies.
You see the thing.
No. Me as a human, as a player, I've loved trophies, goals, winning. I don't care about. That's fantastic playing out the back today. Well done. I don't care how we do it. As long as we win, I'm happy. That's priority. That's number one.
You said I don't care how we do it. What's the point of watching the game then? Just wait to the end, the final whistle, and look at the scores.
If you're like that, how come at uni you always loved throwing in a step over?
Hey.
This guy who'd take the ball on the left wing, he'd throw a step over and then cut inside and then play in Harry Carey striker.
So what? You're gonna do flair and you're talking about get off the mic.
Let me say something. That standard of football and my standard of football.
It's close to elite. I don't know what you're on about.
Golf. There was a golf. I was able to do it and get away. Hey, the footage is on the web. Listen, I was able to do it and get away with it. Futsal, same thing. I was enjoying life. What? Come on, man.
You as a football. You're making a point.
But guess what?
Are you a football guy?
Guess what?
You're a football fan.
Guess what?
But why did you stop playing?
I didn't enjoy the step over the most. I enjoyed hitting the back of the net most.
Why did you stop playing? Growing up, who was it? Forget Cristiano Ronaldo. Before that, who was your favorite players?
Andy Cole.
What?
Andy Cole.
Growing up, the footballers just looking.
The first footballer.
No, I'm not seeing the first footballer. The footballers just looking up to your inspirations. Who are they?
Andy Cole, Eric Cantona, Ryan Giggs. I'm doing it in order of my life. Yeah. Paul Scholes.
Not just Man United players.
Yeah, I know, but obviously that's what I fell in love with first. That's
Andy
what
Cole.
I fell in love with
Andy
first.
Cole.
Andy Cole was number one for me.
To be fair, he was an amazing player, but
Andy Cole, I'm currently reading this book.
Go on.
Elite.
Scores.
Most
of the guys he's named are guys who play excellent football.
No, let me finish.
And on top of that, man said, I don't care how we do it. I just want to win. Why watch football then? Just look at the scores at the end.
It's true.
Just watch out for the results. If I don't care how you're doing it, okay, I'll just watch.
So
check the
if
scores at the end.
I wait for the result and it's negative, what then?
You lost.
It is.
No, but I still want to go through the roller coaster. I still want to ride the roller coaster.
But if the roller coaster is a shit
What
roller coaster,
if your team is playing, let's say, to use an example, you don't care how it's done, I'll give you an extreme. It's an extremely defensive team that always wins 1-0. There is no room.
Let me break this down to
Chelsea
you.
04
Let me break
05.
this down to you. Game of Thrones are releasing a new series. For example, yeah?
They are going to be releasing a new
Let me finish. Yeah. I don't care about the end result as long as I am entertained. Yeah? Should I wait for the critics and reviews to come out and then say, alright, that was entertaining and tick the box? Or should I watch it for myself? Be entertained.
Then Game of Thrones is a prime example. It's a shit ending.
No.
It's an extremely shit ending. But you said
I still wanted to experience that for myself. And by the way, I disagree.
You said
it just is what it was.
You said over the next 10 years, right? Over the next 10 years, you're playing the same Monday football, more or less producing the same 1-2-0 results. What is the point here? Just watch out for the results.
That's why you're not a Burnley fan. It's fucking boring.
Kaiser.
What's the point?
Kaiser. No, but I'm still like I said, I like winning, right? So I'm a Man United fan.
This is what I was touching on before, where people argue like the punt. Be honest with yourself. Would you love that football? Are you actually enjoying that?
Pep Guardiola football?
No, Monday football.
Let's say
because you said you don't care how it's done. If you don't care how it's done, it's whatever. So if it's just 1-0 for the next 10 years, you're gonna enjoy that. You'll be here still watching football 1-0.
Yeah. What? Are you mad? Listen, for me. We're not in the training grounds, but I assure you, yeah. I don't know. Get me a player. Clarence Seedorf, for example. I love the guy, man. Baller.
Plays like me. You see me play.
You're a goalkeeper, bro.
No, I'm not a goalkeeper. I'm a defender, a centre mid, and then fullback.
Bro,
you've played with me. It's not like you haven't played with me.
You have to deep the statements. You just said you play like Clarence.
Anyway, all right. You know what? Forget about Seedorf.
Someone in Sweden said I'd play like.
Forget about Seedorf. Let's talk about one of.
I'm not a keeper. I play more outfield than I play.
Captains. All right, let's talk about Gary Neville, for example.
Yeah.
Gary Neville,
yeah.
He's won it all. Yeah. He's done it all, right?
He wouldn't make it in this era.
No.
He would.
No, wait. I'm glad you said that. But guess what? He was considered as one of the best. He's probably in the Premier League team of the year.
No, he would.
Of all time, sorry.
Hasn't he said himself that him and Jamie Carragher both said on Monday Night Football that they'd be turned around?
Yeah.
Jamie did get turned around anyway.
To be honest, I think even with Jamie Carragher in this era, he would make it because in this era, because of how teams play, centre backs are more protected. Whenever Carragher got turned around, it's because he got exposed.
You know what it reminds me of? Conor Cody. Conor Cody is like Jamie Carragher 2.0 for me.
Absolutely not.
Bar the spray in 70-yard passes.
He can play better.
Yeah, but
he can play a lot
he just
better.
reminds me of it.
That's one
maybe it's the
Merseyside
in the cup.
if he can't pass. But Gary Neville, this era, would definitely make it.
Nah.
The guy was up and down. He could pass.
Nah.
I mean, Gary Neville's better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Let's
do it.
chill out. He'd definitely make it. He'd make it in that Man United.
No, he's definitely. There's no
mobility-wise,
he's better than
he's not-
I
Bissaka.
could do more of a job than Wan-Bissaka than that.
Nah, I don't think
Gary Neville would even be United skipper today.
Nah.
What do you mean nah?
Oh, yeah,
He was in the prime. He'd be a skipper, absolutely. Better than
Don't confuse.
Anyway,
don't confuse
but-
Gary
but-
for his last few
but
years.
anyway,
He was
No, I'm not.
good.
But he wouldn't make it this year.
Let's do this properly.
Wonder Kids.
Let's do this
Let's go.
properly. Wonder Kids. When I say Wonder Kids,
the
Harry,
age?
when I say Wonder Kids, who comes to mind? Of all time, by the way, not just now.
Oh. Right now, I was going to say Florian Wirtz by Leverkusen.
Who?
See guys that don't.
Don't worry about
Your
it.
mind.
See guys that
Don't worry about it.
You man have been hipsters. You've been hipsters. Who's this?
Behave about hipsters.
Who? Florian who?
He's
Who?
like Germany's second youngest goal scorer.
Who?
Okay, don't worry.
Youngest
Anyway,
goal scorers in Germany.
See, I'm so out of the loop of football. Who's this?
who else comes to mind?
I told you, he plays by Leverkusen.
I don't know who this guy is. He could be anybody. He could be a soldier. I don't know.
But if you don't know, you don't know. That's it. That's
I know Kaiser knows.
Remember what I was telling you about? You shine ESI and there's guys out there doing bigger things.
Yeah.
This is why.
Come to the Premier League and see if we can do it in this league.
Why does it have to
Did ESR do it in his league?
He was injured.
Wirtz is doing it in Europa League as well. So
What's the age range?
The age range, well, that's another thing. To be fair,
Because if it's
21.
Then
We have to be,
Up to 21.
politically correct. What is it? Is it under 23s now? Actually, there's under 23 squads, right?
if it's 21, then it's
But, I mean,
Yeah, does that include Rashford?
Nah.
He's
What?
24.
Does that include Rashford?
He's 24.
Oh,
But then, like,
he's quite young.
in
still.
terms of football, the prime of a player has shifted to younger anyway. So
Mhm.
in
I
terms
agree.
of Wonder Kid, you've got to look younger. So
No, but I
everything's
think
gotta
I think
shift.
a prime of a footballer.
16 to 21. 16 to
I
21.
think a prime of a footballer has gone longer as well. To be fair,
How old is
Yeah,
he?
it started young.
But then it gets so. How old is Mbappe?
22. No.
Nah, he's younger than that, man.
Nah, 22.
He's 21, 22.
Yeah.
For me, it would have to be Mbappe or Sancho.
Huh?
Oh, Haaland.
Wait! Hold that! 007, yeah? 007. Kennington, where it started.
If I talking about out to 21, Sancho, Mbappe, Haaland. I don't know why he's laughing because.
He's still a good player.
007.
Still a very good player.
007.
Let me ask you a straight question.
Kennington, where it started.
In the last 3 years, in the last 3
Why are you
years,
disrespecting South London?
no, forget.
Sancho is
No,
the
'cause-
South London.
Let's see if you
Yeah.
can run your balance with that. In the last
You
few
just want
years,
to stop away
name
from
me
me.
5 players who have been better than him in his age range.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm ready for the answer. Let's go.
Who?
And in the last 3 years, name me 5 players who have been better
Doesn't
than
count
him.
as in abundance, I would say. But I would say Mbappe. I'm gonna have to say Haaland. Foden.
Praise the Lord. Did you not say Emil Smith Rowe? Anyway, continue.
He's gonna be in the top 10 at least.
Harry,
And Saka.
who do you think about?
I'd say for me, Haaland and Mbappe don't class as Wonder Kids.
Yeah.
Because they are already so good. They are past that point.
Fair.
But if you're using age as a demographic, how can they not be part of it? That's the main.
I said that I'm not using age as the demographic.
You're not using age as the. Why not?
I'm just
If they're
saying that
kids-
they are so good that they are past the bracket of Wonder Kid. They are part.
They're established.
The best.
Fair enough.
The
Okay.
guys that you don't respect.
Wonder Kids aren't like Florian Wirtz. I think he's gonna be balling out.
We'll see.
He's gonna be so good.
We'll see.
I'm a big
I don't
fan
trust that
of Yusuf Demir, who's just signed with Barcelona. And my third,
So you're talking about teenagers,
yeah, Wonder Kids.
but 21 can be classed as one kid. 22 can still be.
It's alright, but I've asked you for yours. I'm asking him for his now.
I
Hey,
want what they're
can
going
you
to-
let him land, please? You waffling for a good 15
I haven't been waffling.
minutes.
I've been making good points.
For 15 minutes, so now let him make his own point now.
You guys attacked me from one angle,
Wirtz,
so-
Demir. I'll put Pedro in.
But the
Fati.
Ansi Fati, yeah, he's another one.
Yeah, Pedro's a good shout. He's good.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about
Cool.
that.
Well, no one said nothing about Mason Greenwood.
Get out of there, man.
What do you mean get out of it?
Get out of here, man.
If he was playing up front, he would have been.
He's unreal, but get out of here.
I think I want him to be playing up front. He is a striker.
He will.
He should be playing striker. And I said it in the game week 4 internationals that the Ronaldo signing is only hurting Greenwood.
Yeah.
And that development, regardless of training with him, whatever, him playing on the right isn't exceeding him to be a better striker, which United will need him to be.
I don't think.
Some other wonder kids I'd like to name. Ryan Gravenberch, big fan.
Yeah, my boy. That's my
He's
boy.
a good player. I do like Camavinga as well. Very good player.
Let me revise my wonder kid now. Let me get him.
Really, because we
were thereabouts.
We almost got over the room, so we were trying to get him. I was fuming when he went to it.
And for how cheap he went as well.
Yeah, fuming, man. God.
What were you gonna say?
Because
Shares at Ajax, the centre back, like him a lot as well.
imagine, get one of them McFreds and slap him in the middle. Upgrade already. I didn't want to hear noise this age. Get rid of one of them.
That's your boy, Oli. But anyway.
Yeah, I think I want to change it and get Camavinga in my wonder kid.
Okay. Cool. So, elite managers. Who is the next emerging talent? Who is the wonder kid of management?
Arteta.
I mean, the obvious one is Ten Hag, right?
Who? Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Then there's Xavi.
I think he's not.
He's certainly the next one to move to like an elite club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not that Ajax isn't, but like the massive top tier club.
He's due a move.
Go on, you didn't agree. Why? You made a face.
No,
I
think no.
That's his
He's
favourite
an amazing
song,
manager.
isn't it?
I don't think he is. I think he's already confirmed. No, or are you using it as the way of saying going to the top clubs for him to be considered?
Who's the next person to have a legacy within management? A serious legacy, a serious catalogue of, he's done a bit.
I'd definitely say Ten Hag for that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I think Ten Hag.
Eddie Howe?
Xavi, come on.
Arteta. I think Arteta is.
With Arsenal, you see Arteta winning
Maybe not
major
with Arsenal.
trophies?
No, maybe.
What?
Maybe with
Wait.
I don't think he has much of a career outside of Arsenal.
If Arteta leaves Arsenal, where on earth is he going? And where on earth
Man
is
City.
No,
Why would
here
he
the
go Man
implications.
City?
Here the
He's
implications.
already worked with
If
Man City.
Arteta's to be a
Under
top...
Pep.
Wait, Harry. If Arteta's to be a top manager, right? And it's not going to be at Arsenal, that means Arsenal's a stepping stone.
I mean, at the moment we
Coming
are.
from the Arsenal fan.
You know what happened again? That high pitched voice.
He didn't realise what I was saying, bro.
So you said that Arteta would probably go to Man City or something because he's worked with them before.
I think if we don't win trophies in a way and don't give him the money he needs, and then he'll probably leave.
Sounds like...
I mean, I think that past Pep, Man City won't be going to do more of the same. They'll be going to do something different.
I don't know.
I think Arteta is.
I think he's the closest in some. But I don't think even Arteta would want. I think he has more allegiances to Arsenal anyway.
But Arsenal's not going to last forever.
I think his next step is going to be Everton.
What?
Oh, he was there, wasn't he? He played for them.
That's a step down. He won't go.
Is it?
Yeah, but I don't think he's good enough.
Don't point your finger. It is a step down.
I don't think he's good enough to make a step up.
I think he
Just
is.
because he put the cones out.
Everything there is. I'll put my thumb.
That doesn't. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
What's to
Because
say it's a lateral move?
for me,
How is that a step down?
say again.
How is that a step down?
Okay, that makes sense to you. What you just said.
My guy, you either finishing with them or below them.
Okay. So Everton are same level as Arsenal. Does that make sense to you? You're on 4K. I don't know if this is 4K.
What level's Arsenal? Why would I respect you?
We're not talking about Wenger's Arsenal, bro. We're talking about today.
Yeah, we're still above Everton in stature. So I don't know why this is a rocket science to you.
I'm not saying that he's making the move by choice. I'm saying that I don't think he's good enough. I
think he's good. I think he's good enough. He came to an Arsenal that was.
That's a good point. You seem to be under the impression where we're referring to Arteta. Oh, bye Arsenal, thank you. It was fun. I'm gonna go to Everton. It's like Arsenal are going to say goodbye to Arteta by force?
I think
look at Lampard.
no. The thing about Arsenal is that we were dysfunctional. We have a dysfunctional squad, balance-wise, and also a bit mentality-wise. So him coming to this as a rookie, right, has been very, very, very difficult and a big, huge learning curve for him. Obviously, he's made huge blunders along the way, but the fact that for me he won a trophy within his first season. For half a season he won his first trophy. Before, like, people like Pochettino, and people put Pochettino as this manager that is amazing. It's a sign that he has something about him.
Kelechi, don't get carried away. Kelechi, don't get carried away.
No, I'm not getting carried away. With me, the way people look at football is that people get too carried away.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Funny enough, with narratives. And the thing is, Arteta has a narrative that he's not a fantastic or great man, which is fair. I'm not calling him a fantastic manager. I just feel...
Just said that he'd go manage Man City.
So anyway, back to the initial question, guys. We've gone off a tangent. Who's the next elite emerging gaffer?
The obvious one is Ten Hag.
Ten Hag. Arteta, you sticking by that?
There's another one.
On Big 4K.
I got two.
Go for it.
Ten Hag and Javi.
Javi! You know what, yeah?
Harry. No. Harry.
I agree with Ten Hag. He's really going to make massive steps in the game. And I also like the American guy at Leipzig. That school of thought that they have at Red Bull is very good. I like what it's
Kelechi, you need to broaden your mind.
I don't have to.
You have to. You're a pundit now.
Yeah.
You've been employed.
That's particularly why I've liked the more I've read.
Who the hell is this? Which American guy?
Ragnar, whatever his name is.
Ragnar,
Yeah, because he helped establish all that. The way Leipzig is, I really like it. But to add one more, I don't know if there's age matter.
Why are you guys being such hipsters? Wait 1 second. You brought up an American guy. Which American guy is this?
You don't know.
No.
But bro.
No, this is some hipster choices.
No, I don't understand. You don't know him, but you're outraged.
Yeah, because I don't know him.
So how can you be outraged?
Because I don't know him.
How do you have an
Who is he
emotional
to be
relation
saying
to
that he's someone that will take the world by storm in the world of football?
No, I said that Ten Hag would. I said that I like.
The way you brought another guy as well.
I said I like Solly Marsh.
How can you have an emotional reaction to someone you don't know?
Because
Anyway, you were gonna say something.
Uncle Pat.
Huh?
Uncle Pat.
who?
Hey.
Oh, Benny. Hey, I said he's my guy.
I like him still.
Smile more, man. Why are you smiling? That's your boy.
Fair enough, man.
Man's eyes smirking, rolling eyes. Get his off
His
camera,
first
man.
reaction was go.
I said fair enough, to be fair. Patrick, I said, Paddy, fair enough.
I like what he's doing.
I like him still.
I like what he's doing.
I have to say who to that. I don't know who any American
Well,
that
okay,
is.
cool.
Gonna take the world by storm.
So,
I don't know what to say to this. I can man say Cristiano Ronaldo's much better than another.
I'm not saying he's better than Martial. I'm not saying Martial is better than him.
You just said that, come
But
on.
he's better at link-up play. Yeah, Martial is very good at link-up play. That's
No,
one of the
he's
best.
very
That's one of
good.
his best. That's one of his best
He's
elements.
not better than Cristiano.
He is
No.
at link-up play. He is.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
yeah, cheers for that, lads. But yeah, people at home, thank you for joining us. And
I like to apologize for this guy's waffling.
thank you. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next
It's been
one.
a roll.